Hi everyone and welcome to this video. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Sana, the founder of UniStars, and I help students and graduates land successful careers in technology consulting. In today's introductory video, I wanted to begin by first providing you with an overview of what technology consulting is, including a review of the key application stages, the employers who operate in this space, and general tips and tricks that you should be aware of as you embark on your career journey. The rest of this presentation is split into three sections, each of which will enable you to maximize your chances of success and stand out as an excellent candidate. And with that introduction, let's dive right into the presentation. In this video, I wanted to cover three agenda items. Firstly, I wanted to explore what tech consulting is, the types of opportunities available to students and graduates in this space, and the important role of strategic thinking in this industry. Next, I wanted to review the high-level application process, which covers the application form, online psychometric tests that assess important skills, followed by an overview of the types of interviews and case studies that you will undoubtedly come across during your interview stages. Finally, I wanted to review some tips that can help you stand out in the tech consulting application stages, with a specific focus on skills alignment and commercial knowledge, as these two facets are very much going to indicate whether you stand out in the application or not. So to begin with an introduction of tech consulting itself, students and graduates often ask what tech consulting exactly encompasses, given that it is a relatively specialized field within the wider consulting or advisory space. In a nutshell, tech consultants advise companies on the best ways to leverage technology to drive business outcomes, and I will delve into this in a bit more detail on the next slide. Just so you're aware, tech consulting is often referred to as IT consulting, IT advisory, or technology services. So if you happen to come across these terms during your job search, the role is likely to be a tech consulting role. Whilst tech consulting seems to be a very specialized field, it is actually very fast-paced, dynamic, and expansive. Firstly, a key focus of tech consulting is on business transformation. So, as technology continuously evolves, organizations must adapt to new changes, and therefore, tech consultants play a vital role in enabling the business to optimize and maximize its use of technology. So, in your interview and assessment centers, make sure you continuously emphasize and highlight the role that technology plays in transforming business practices. The second pillar focuses on leveraging technology to successfully achieve business outcomes. So, this could, for example, include designing a new IT system, consulting with clients on how to use technology more efficiently, or integrating a new tech platform within existing systems within an organization. Therefore, technology consultants are consultants who try and constantly think of new ways in which technology can set the business up for success. Finally, as you can see, a lot of tech solutioning requires out-of-the-box thinking, and therefore employers seek strategic thinkers who can adapt to changes and solve business problems quickly and efficiently. Below are just some of the examples of employers that operate in this space, which include not only the traditional technology firms, but also banking institutions and the Big Four. These examples also show you how tech consultants are needed in a wide range of sectors, given the vital importance of technology and digital capabilities in driving change. In terms of the application process, we will be releasing videos in the future which focus on each of these steps in more detail. As this is an introductory video, we will cover these 4 steps at a high level in this video. So starting with the application form, most employers will often ask candidates to provide details of their work experience and their prior education. It is important to note that you do not necessarily need to have a computer science degree or an IT qualification for that matter, as employers accept a wide range of degrees and will provide on-the-job training. Often, a CV and cover letter will be required to support your application, and where cover letters are required, you must clearly explain why your skill set makes you a good fit for the role. I will cover more on this on the next slide. The second assessment step covers psychometric tests, which test your numerical, logical, and verbal reasoning skills, Again, to assess your overall fit for the tech consulting role, it is important for you to practice as many of these psychometric tests as you can get your hands on in order to improve your overall psychometric analysis during the assessment center as well as during the interviews. Next, interviews are, as I previously mentioned, a very important component of the application process. They can initially be conducted over the telephone or video during the first round, or alternatively, they could be in-person interviews during the final rounds or at the assessment center itself. In terms of the format of the interviews, interviews generally tend to be competency and/or behavioral based. Competency interviews test your core skills and strengths, such as teamwork, leadership, strategic thinking, whilst behavioral interviews tend to question job candidates about their past experiences. Behavioral interviews are often leveraged in tech consulting assessment centers or interviews because of the premise that your past performance in work or academics is often an excellent predictor of your future behavior as a tech consultant. Finally, moving on to case studies. Case studies are leveraged to assess a candidate's ability to solve specific business problems. As you may already be aware, case studies are not unique to tech consulting roles and are also used for other consulting roles. However, the important thing to note about tech consulting applications is that there are specific technology consulting frameworks that you should familiarize yourself with and leverage, because these tech frameworks better demonstrate your technical acumen during the assessment stages. Finally, in this presentation, I wanted to review some tips that can help you maximize your chances of success during the application stages. So throughout the 4 stages of the application process that I showed you on the previous slide, it is important that you demonstrate skills alignment and commercial acumen, as these 2 criteria essentially underpin your overall performance in the assessment center, as well as during all stages of the application process. For skills alignment, research the firm's core competencies and clearly communicate how your skills align to the firm's values. A good way to do this is to demonstrate how you are an effective problem solver, a strategic thinker, or someone who stays calm under pressure. Examples can be drawn not only from your work experience, but also from your prior education, extracurricular, or any of your voluntary activities. Moving on to commercial awareness, this is where you can showcase that you are familiar with external factors that can impact the business's performance. So read up on the firm's core competencies. For example, is the firm more sophisticated in leveraging artificial intelligence to solve business problems compared to its competitors? If this is the case, clearly indicate how the firm is using AI and research the latest AI trends to demonstrate your knowledge and interest in the industry. AI is just one example. I've listed some other topics that you could think about, such as robotic process automation and cybersecurity, all of which are very important trending themes in the industry today. Overall, by leveraging these tips, you can show that you are a well-rounded candidate who is inquisitive, well-prepared, and a good fit for a tech consulting career. This brings us to the end of this introductory video. If you found this content helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow UniStars on social media and sign up to the newsletter on our website in order to get a free copy of an interview guide. Finally, if there's any specific content that you would like me to cover in the subsequent videos, please feel free to drop a comment below and I will cover those topics in the next videos. Until then, thanks very much for watching and I will see you next week. Thank you.